I send a salute to the select members of the NRA that spoke out against their organization for not acknowledging their member, Philando Castile. I read a comment where someone stated, if you want to see the difference between a black and white man with a gun, more black men should take advantage of the open carry law and watch gun laws change, because a black man with a gun will cause fear no matter his intention. It is amazing how many people are missing the message with the Black Lives Matter. It is an outcry to our white brothers and sisters that our lives matter, and we need your help to make it known our lives matter. I've never heard someone in perfect health or someone suffering from lupus complain about cancer awareness. Black Lives Matter is a movement of awareness, because injustice and racism can be a life-threatening disease. A popular comedian and actor we all know said if Black Lives Matter, there would be no reason for Black Lives Matter. I watched a video of a young poet by the name of Sarah O'Neill. The name of her poem was called An Overreaction, and in it she said all lives will matter when Black lives matter. Even though we are a united people, it is obvious that we are different colors. Just as the church is the bride of Christ, the black community is the spouse of every black person. The white community is the spouse of every white person. And this continues on for every race. But collectively, each race represents the brotherhood of our United States. For those of you who oppose Black Lives Matter, imagine you and your spouse are arguing and domestic violence is the result. Hopefully, you and your spouse will be able to come to a solution. If not, you will need outside help. Black on black crime is our current domestic violence situation, and we are trying to resolve our issue. But of course, as you know, we are in need of outside help. Now imagine I approach your spouse and assault her or him. In response to my actions, I surely hope you would defend your spouse's honor regardless of the bickering and fighting that takes place within your own home. If someone in the black community approaches the white community the wrong way, then I would hope someone in the black community makes the effort to put our wrongdoer in the right place. In regards to Black Lives Matter, we are asking the non-racist and non-prejudiced in the white community to address those who are racist and prejudiced. It seems to bother some when a black person hollers out racism, but it never seems to be bothersome or addressed when a racist hollers. For those of you in the white community that have spoken up against racism, we thank you. If one condones racism, bigotry, and prejudiced behavior without saying a word, wouldn't that make them guilty by association? This applies to you as well, black people. If we don't speak out against one of our own doing wrong, then we too are guilty by association. Imagine a child filled with bigotry, racism, and prejudice at an early age. Not only could he or her be harmful to another child, but out of fear, another child could possibly harm your child with the mindset they are defending themselves. I encourage us to be mindful of our words. They could easily develop a child into someone who is prejudiced and racist. The fighting amongst us needs to stop. The Civil War is supposed to be over, but it never ended. Just new players brought to the field. There are churches versus churches, religion versus religion, whites versus blacks, majority versus minority, wealthy versus poor, police versus non-police. It's supposed to be good versus evil, but we've been too busy battling each other while evil grows stronger.